మిత్రులారా బంధువులారా వనక్కము స్వాగతము టు సౌత్ ఏషియా మ్యాప్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఛానల్ and this is your presenter Dr. J. Reddy Joggari Tirupati Reddy. In this presentation, as a part of historic GoalPara district or old British Assam's GoalPara district or undivided district series, Part 3, we are looking at or discussing about the reorganization of GoalPara district that existed almost 150 years or so in that form, how it reorganized into the current 6 districts. There are 6 districts in the historic GoalPara district or GoalPara region. That aspect you will get with great clarity in this presentation. మిత్రులారా, పాత బ్రిటిష్ గోయల్పారా జిల్లా నుంచి అండ్ కరెంట్ 6 జిల్లాలు ఎలా రూపాంతరము చెందాయి, ఎలా ఏర్పాటు చేయబడ్డాయి అని అస్సాము కామరూప ప్రాంతమునకు చెందిన గోయల్పారా జిల్లా గురించి ఈ దినము మనం తెలుసుకుందాం. All these presentations are a part of my effort to bring the historic districts into a broader perspective. And that means if you type in the YouTube about the GoalPara district, you may get some information. But if you go to this channel, you will get a very depth of understanding of the GoalPara region, GoalPara district. If you reside or domicile of Assam, you will enjoy it a lot. If you are outside Assam, you will learn a lot about the socio-political economic context of this region. We are in part 3, GoalPara reorganization of the GoalPara district of Assam. All these presentations, Mitranam, I posted at South Asia Maps J. Reddy Education channel. There are around about 770 or so as of 2025 March Ugadi time. And you can look at them. They are in round about 70 playlists. You can pick and choose your choice. Excuse me. This is the old Assam province or British colonial Assam province post Radcliffe line. You can see the prime 7 districts. Now there are around about 30, 33, 34, 35 districts or so. So we'll look at this. That means if you look at the old districts, now you can get the how the new districts are formed very easily. That is the concept. The 2 districts, GoalPara and Kamrup, Darang and Lakhimpur, north of Brahmaputra river, south of Brahmaputra, Nagaland district, Sibsagar, south of Bareil range is Kokrajhar district, and I have included the historic Sylhet district or Srihatta district or Sribhumi district across the Barak line today, the partition line. Now it is in the Purbi Bengal, Bangladesh, that is the Darul Mumini and Ilam region of Bharat. This is the Darul Harb, Darul Kafiri and Jehili region, that is the historic partition line. This is the old GoalPara district. This is the old GoalPara district and the new GoalPara reorganized district as 6 districts. So here I have put the letters. You can easily figure it out. We'll go over this detail. K is the Kokrajhar, C is the Chirang district. These are in the Bodoland region, or Baro people reside there. Then D is the Dubri, and this should be Bongaigaon. Maybe I didn't correct it. I will correct it here. So the cutting and pasting issues. This is the Bongaigaon. And this, of course, the GoalPara, Darang, Salmara or South Salmara-Mankachar region. That means you have to keep this map in your mind clearly. That is the reorganization of the districts, district metamorphosis, Rupanthikaranam. That means changing the form. That means you have the egg, larva, pupa, imago, and butterfly. So from egg to butterfly means it is changing. Metamorphosis, morphology, Rupanthikaranam of GoalPara district. That you will get it. So you have to keep that map in your picture. If you keep that in your mind, the things will be very easy. I will expand this further so that you will get a broader a font to look at it. And 18 to, so previously there used to be the broader region. You have like and again I have put it here much more. You have Kamarupa kingdom, Kamata kingdom, Bara Buyans, and Chutia rulers, Arsadia rulers, Ahom kings, Sukapa, and expansion of the kingdom, Shuhung Mung and Dhing Raja, that is peak to Ahom kingdom, Rudra Singh, Anglo-Burmese War, Treaty of Yandaboo, and Purandar Singh was deprived of his kingdom, annexed to the British Bengal region. And 1874, severed from Bengal, northeast frontier and Sylhet, and Dwar was the Treaty of Sanchula, northern region, that is mostly the northern part of historic Goalpara district, Ades, partition, Radcliffe and Sylhet region, and Waliwullas, the deputies of Allah, and Viceroys. Waliwullas in Viceroys Walahalla, 1947 partition, June 3rd plan. All these are the broader historical things I discussed elsewhere. You can look at it. The Treaty of Yandaboo, first Burmese War. There are two Burmese wars were fought, Anglo-Burmese wars, and Burmese were defeated. This region annexed came under British suzerainty, paramountcy, and Assam, Kachar, all those regions given. 1947 partition, Radcliffe line. Eastern part is called Bhagirath line, Hooghly line. In Assam region, we can call it Dauki line or Barak line or Sankosh line, Jinjiram line. This is the Mominis live here, Ilam and Pure Land, Kapiri people, and Jahilia dark period to be destroyed or annihilated. That is the 1947 partition. Then this is the historic, this region map. This is the Bhutanese kingdom, and this is the Sikkim at that time independent country, Paschim Bengal, Purbi Bengal, Maghrebi Bengal, Mashriki Bengal, bigger Assam until 1672. Princely state of Tripura, princely state of Manipur, I have shown here. So in 1972, the Assam was bifurcated, started like Meghalaya province and Arunachal province and Mizoram, Nagaland province. Already Tripura, Manipur were the princely states, later elevated to provinces that won't come. So you can remember 1972 very easily. That is almost after the formation of the Bangladesh, and you can remember that. This is our current GoalPara district. I put it 1956 State Reorganization Act, Fazl Commission and all those things. So this is the Manas River. This is the Manas National Park will be there and Bhutan will be here. This is the Sankosh River. Goalpara district is west side is Sankosh, east side is the Manas. And Brahmaputra flows in the southern part. That's what. 1983, remember GK, general knowledge, that is the GoalPara, Kokrajhar and Dhubri. That means the GoalPara district in 1983 was trifurcated into GoalPara residuary district and Darang, that is Dhubri district, and Kokrajhar district. Very easy to remember. 1989, Bongaigaon district was formed. I am broadly discerning areas. You may not be that much concerned about it. We can say Bongaigaon district was formed by taking the parts of Dhubri, Kokrajhar predominantly and GoalPara. That is the Bongaigaon district. Bongaigaon is a major railway junction west of Rangpara, like Lumding railway junction and Tinsukia railway junction in the Assam province region. So you have the fourth district, Bongaigaon. Then the next district, Chirang, was formed. You see Chirang. This the Bodo people live here. and they are called Boro or Bodo people, Kokrajhar. Chirang district was formed taking certain parts of the Kokrajhar district and Bongaigaon district. So you have 5 districts now. Later, round about 2015 or so, Dhubri district was bifurcated. Southern part, mostly the Charland region, south of Brahmaputra river, designated as a Salmara district or South Salmara. There is also North Salmara in this region town. To differentiate it is a Salmara district. Harsingpura, Hasingbari is headquarter, and Manakchar is one of the major urban centers. So you can say South Salmara district or Manakchar district broadly. So from Dhubri, we got the Salmara districts. Now we got the 6 districts, right? Residuary GoalPara, Kokrajhar and Chirang, and Dhubri South Salmara and Bongaigaon. This is the reorganization of the district. Here I have given the broader chronology, the order. That may not be that important, but you can, for clarity, I have given the old GoalPara district. The 6 are the now into current 6 districts: GoalPara, Residuary GoalPara, Dhubri, Kokrajhar, Bongaigaon, Chirang, and South Salmara. 1826, the Treaty of Yandaboo between East India Company Bahadur, when the Governor General was Lord Amhet. Remember, A is Amhet, B is the Burma, that is Brahmadesha, Myanmar, Anglo-Burmese War, and this area came under the paramount suzerainty control Kachar region, Assam region, later annexed within few years. 1947 partition line, the Radcliffe line, the Dauki line, the Barak line, Ram line, the Sylhet referendum. I am not dilating more because I have talked extensively elsewhere in partition. You can search for Sylhet partition. 1956, the Government of India formed State Reorganization Committee and organization bigger Assam province, northeastern province. Assam province is a Tripura state, also separate, and Manipur. This is the princely state. By 1972, the Meghalaya and Nagaland and Mizoram were taken away. Essentially, the prime 7 districts were part of Assam. GoalPara, Kamrup, west of Bar Nadi, Darang, Lakhimpur, mostly northern part of Brahmaputra river, southern part Naugang or Nagaon and Kachar region. So we are making broadly. Karimganj was added to the Kachar district, which came from Sylhet, Srihatta, Sribhumi region. Then 83 Dhubri Kokrajhar districts carved out from GoalPara district. 1989 Bongaigaon was carved from the GoalPara Kokrajhar district, Bongaigaon. 2004 Chirang district was carved out of mostly Kokrajhar, Bongaigaon. 2015 South Salmara district was carved out of Dhubri. So this gives the broader. You can see all the 6 districts here. These letters, they should be B here, Bongaigaon. So I should have corrected. Here I cannot correct. So I am making that. Here I have shown same chronology in much more broader font here. If you want, you can just look at, stop here and look at the broader font. This is the broader. We have already seen the Assam history, GoalPara district, general context of Assam. How do we recreate it? I will show you very easy to recreate here, and I will make it to red font. So this is the Bar Nadi. That means Gauhati will be there somewhere. Azara and Sonpur areas here, and Sipajar from the Darang region. So this is the Bekiar Manas river here. That means this is the Sankosh river. That means this is the GoalPara district. Originally we have GoalPara. Then years is not important. That's the Kokrajhar. Let me say that's the Kokrajhar, Dhubri, and GoalPara region. You got the This is the GoalPara, this is the Kokrajhar, this is the Dhubri. From Kokrajhar, mostly the Chirang district was formed. Chirang. This is the Kokrajhar. So, this is the GoalPara district. This is the Dhubri districts. So then, from this Bongaigaon district was formed here. Bongaigaon. So you can see Bongaigaon district. Maybe these frontiers may not be exact, but I am showing the broader idea. Bongaigaon district was formed. So we have 5 districts, right? From Dhubri district, South Salmara, mostly south of Brahmaputra rivers, was formed. Dhubri, Hatsingbari and Manakchar, those areas. So this is the Mymensingh, yes, brought in here, and the entire area was made Mumin majority historically by lot of interested parties, starting with British, later our Congress political party. So this is the district at particular time. I don't remember. This may be right 1990s or so. You can see Kokrajhar district, GoalPara district, Dhubri. Here Chirang district was formed later here. And from Dhubri, even finally Salmara-Mankachar, South Salmara district formed here. Because you have GoalPara, Bongaigaon district. You can see Bongaigaon, Avayapuri and so on. They are formed here. And if you want to look at these broader new districts also, I have given here for your clarity. Now you see Manakchar, South Salmara, Dhubri district, Kokrajhar district, Chirang district. This is essentially Bodoland region. Chirang and Kokrajhar, Chirang, Baksa, Udalgiri. This is the Boro people reside there. The residuary GoalPara district, other prominent district, Bongaigaon. So I talked elsewhere, the partition of India, 1947 June 3rd plan, our Congress leadership submitted to the conquistadors. They're all in the Viceroyal chamber, Walibullah's deputies of Allah, their God in their theology, Jinnah Liaquat Abdus. Rob Nistar, prominent Mumini leader from the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, from where the Frontier Gandhi, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan and his brother Khan Sahib hails. They were the premiers or chief ministers at that time. And Congress sacrificed them, Balidan, Kurbani, and surrendered the 5 provinces, meekly submitted and came back, claimed that as a great victory, celebrated independence, and leaders decorated themselves with Amatya and Mahatma positions that we have to now look at in a different perspective what happened. So this is the historic Bengal presidency region. We are talking about this GoalPara district, which used to be for a lot of years parts of Rangapura district. Mymensingh pumped here during the British time as well as during the Sadullah premiership. He was the premier of Assam province, and before Gopinath Bardolai. And after Congress leadership took over, silently all this area was now made into substantial Mumini majority region. That is the very great concern called Bengali Mumini occupation of Assam. That is the partition in continuum. If you understand these things, you can understand that concepts very, very deeply. So, the historic districts GoalPara and Kamrup, Darang, Naugang and Sibsagar, and this is the partition time political map and undivided GoalPara districts you can see, and premiers Muhammad Sadullah, Gopinath Bardolai partition time. The effort Mir Jumla invaded Assam 1662. He failed to conquer eventually. They were reverted back by Saraigarh battle a few years later, and that was completed by our leaders, Congress leadership, 1947, ignominiously surrendered the vast chunks of areas, West Punjab and Purbi Bengal, Sylhet and Tharparkar and Sarihad and Baluchistan, Brahvi land, and came back to India, started claiming and ruling the land and altering the entire history and confusing the people. So this is what we looked about. This is the region, Brahmaputra, this is the Sankosh River, Manas River. Fascinating GoalPara region. This is the GoalPara region, Sankosh River, A River, Manas River. This is the Barna, the Kamrupa region. The Reorganization, Metamorphosis of fascinating GoalPara district, and I hope Mitranam this will be very productive listening to this series, and I have dilated the same thing about historic districts of Baramahal, that is the land, the great leader Rajarshi Chakravarti Sriman Rajagopalachari, Deccan Bharat, current Madras presidency comes from. You can look at them, and have taken a serious effort and dilated them in depth. You can look at that historic Baramahal district of Tamil Nadu today. That is essentially bigger Salem district. And in this next GoalPara region, we will look at so this is the same thing, the chronology. What are the historic old taluk? We have talked about old district, GoalPara, now there are 6 districts. What are the old taluks? What are the new taluks? We'll look at the next series in this presentation, number 4. Taluks tehsil, essentially a below level of the district, sub-districts of the historic GoalPara district. And if you like these presentations, Mitranam, you can put your comments or any suggestions. Yeah, and if you like it, and even you can share it with your friends, that will help this channel and knowledge reach to many people. Thank you very much. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, Jogari Tirupati Reddy, South Asia Maps.